It's been a long time since these counties met in the championship, back in the 60s. This is their 5th ever championship meeting. Who will it be? The biggest moment of the year in Gaelic football. Touchdown by Kevin Walsh to Tomás Mannion of Galway. Back to Michael Donlan. Ooh, dangerous moments in the Meath defence early on. Darren Fay coping well. Cormac Sullivan out towards Evan Kelly. Real danger man, pacey performer. Sean Og, the player, chasing after him. Nicely inside here towards Ollie Murphy. And there's the first foul by Gary Fahy there, as Graham Geraghty was making his way through, injuring his left shoulder. A ticking for Gary Fahy, free to Meath. Really explosive start.
Yes, indeed, Jaron. On the other side of the field, I know there's a couple of changes in the marking systems. First of all, I think at full forward is Derek Savage.
That's kicked over there. Ray McGee. It's a 45. Michael Donlan to strike this from the Dunmore MacHale's club. He has kicked it, and he has kicked it over the bar. That's a good start by Michael Donlan. Nicely in here to Graham Geraghty. Getting there ahead of Gary Fahy. Held up beautifully, John McDermott. And he has put it over the bar. The umpire stuck a little while over that one. Mark O'Reilly trying to get that ball away from danger. Porrick Joyce winning it back. Here's Ja Fallon. On the left boot, he puts it beautifully over the bar. Ja at his very best. McDermott firing it down towards Ollie Murphy. Holding on to it well. Murphy so dangerous. And that is one of the reasons why he's put it over the bar. Nicely into Nigel Nestor, has played in the forwards. Looking just to free himself from the attentions of 3 Galway backs. In the end, they outnumber him, and it's Richie Fahy who wins it back. Tomás Mannion now. Dangerous challenge. He's fouled, and it's a free out. And Nigel Nestor being spoken to by the referee. And let's see what action he's going to take. It's going to be a card. It's yellow. It may be scrappy, but every time you get a chance like this one here to engineer a scoring opportunity, you've got to try and take it. Porrick Joyce turning into a challenge. Waiting for Bergen. Should be a point here. He's put it over the bar. Joe Bergen second. This to tie it up. It's 6-6. That's his first. Time almost up at the end of the first half, and the referee has blown his whistle. That's the final piece of action. Meath have drawn level. It started with an explosion of scores earlier on, some very, very good ones. Then the game went through a very rocky period. Ray McGee here has got 2 points for Meath, but it's all there for the winning. Joe Bergen, who's made a fine contribution, 2 good scores, 1 explosive burst through midway through the first half to get in for point number 2, but nothing to choose between the teams on the scoreboard as they go in at the break. It is Meath 6, Galway 6. So away they go once again. John McDermott challenged high this time by Bergen. Donald Curtis breaking it down. Ja Fallon trying to keep possession. It's with Bergen. That's a decent ball in for Porrick Joyce, getting inside Darren Fay. Here's a goal chance, and he has put it over the bar. Puts his hands to his head straight away because he knows it should have been under and not over. But Galway lead once more. Has to be injured. You wouldn't take him off at an All-Ireland final. He's such a valuable forward. So too is Derek Savage. Good work by Mark O'Reilly. Donlan playing it inside for Porrick Joyce. Good steadying effect here by Joyce. He's at his most expressive. He has kicked a 4th point. Meath need an awful lot more, but still only 2 in it. That's a terrible kick by Trevor Giles. Galway have a chance to win it back here. Dragged down here is Paul Clancy. And the referee is issuing the red card. It's to Nigel Nestor, who was booked already. It's a second yellow card, and Meath are down to 14 players. Back to Walsh. Good ball to Porrick Joyce. It's a clever ball. It was right in front of him. Gave him a decent chance. This on his right side, and he has kicked this one, and he's put it over. 6 points for Joyce. The attack-conscious number 5, Derek Savage. Plenty of players waiting for it to come their way. Porrick Joyce again on his right-hand side, by Reynolds this time, by John McDermott, and over the bar. It's an excellent spell for Galway, and Porrick Joyce is coming good in the second half. A little tentative in the first. He's finding his confidence, he's finding the target. Remember, it's a Meath team missing the injured Ollie Murphy. Into Paddy Reynolds, knocking it in well, and that is kicked over the bar by the substitute John Cullinan. Inside to Paul Clancy, held off the challenge well. Good pass, Porrick Joyce at the receiving end, and the umpires look and decide it's another one for Porrick Joyce. It's his 8th of the match. Porrick Joyce, it's only shooting practice at this stage. He has kicked 10 points in this All-Ireland football final. It is all over, and Galway are the Bank of Ireland All-Ireland football champions for 2001. The Sam Maguire Cup is going to Galway. It's the county's 9th All-Ireland title.